Alright, welcome back. It's day 15 of the Germany versus USA Conquest Enhanced campaign. I have not done anything after the last successful defense just yet. I want to do two things. I want to just quickly talk through what we're going to spend our 11 points on, and then sort of one eye towards what we're going to get on day 17, right before day 17 when we go into the late war. I think we're going to get 8 or 10 research points. I don't recall exactly how many. But for now, we've got 11 points plus whatever we're going to get in the next two. I don't really want to count on that. And then we're going to get an additional 8 points. So where I would like to end up after, right before we go into day 17, is I would like to have at least call in stage 4. And I would also like to have the Panther unlocked. I still think I'm going to stick with this approach. I think we're going to go here to the Panther and then to some of the later variants. I don't think that we're going to go. I think I'm going to leave the heavies alone for this campaign. Still TBD. Maybe we have to go into them later, late. But I would like to try the Panther and the Jagdpanther as well. Two units I've never really used much in any campaign ever that I've played, either on the channel or otherwise. And then outside of that, there's not a ton else that we want to get, especially if we don't invest any more in AT guns. I'm not 100% comfortable with leaving where we are now on the AT front without the actual dedicated towed AT guns, but we might be able to make it work. We're going to give it a try at least for now. And I don't think I want to upgrade our infantry just yet. I think there's there will be an opportunity, especially once we can. If we start really swimming in the money, I think we can do it. But for now, what we have is sufficient. So, with that said, I think we're just going to take this. We're going to take call in stage 4 now. The reason being is, sorry, let me go back to the tree real quick. The reason being is that I have two perfectly functional PZ4Gs right now. I don't really want to spend 4 points on this and then buy a new tank. I don't think we need a new tank. We may end up picking up a Wirbelwind. Not sure. We'll see where we're at when we sort of fill in what we already own. We have 6,000 manpower, which is really nice, and I would like to float a little bit of that so we can buy at least one Panther when we do unlock it. I recall they're pretty pricey. I'm just gonna check price real quick. Yeah, 1,200 for the manpower just for the basic one. And they're not. It's not a huge jump between the variants. From the D, A, and G. But with that said, let's go ahead and we're going to pick the map now. I want to take this one, I think. The munitions plus manpower bonus. I don't think this is going to be good enough for us right now. I think we could do this, but we don't. We don't really need the research points. So we need more munitions, really. We're going to get low here soon. Yeah, we can't even, if we were to resupply our whole army, we can't even do that right now. But okay, so let's rebuild the army real quick, and then we'll get started. Okay, I did a lot of deliberating on this before I hit record. I have rebuilt the army, and I actually went back and spent some points, so I will point those out when we get there, when we go through the army composition. I have got in stage 1, I've got our two PZ4Gs. I also picked up the PZ2L, a unit I absolutely adore. It's the light tank, and it's the right here in the tree. This thing is quick. It's got a nice quick firing 2cm gun on it, like the upgraded version of the 2cm gun. It's sort of on the later Pumas as well. This thing is very useful as a flanking unit and defender of your flank, especially on attack, because of its mobility and its strong against infantry and against light vehicles. For 15 command points, really a nice value unit. I've also purchased the 7.5 centimeter light infantry gun. This is something I would normally buy like on day one of the campaign, but I had 15 free command points, and I thought that I could get some use out of this. I don't know. This may be a huge grief. We'll see how it goes in the match. I think now that I have things to tow it around with, I'm not as concerned about the lack of mobility in using this unit. I've got 3 recon squads. I brought the one Flak 36 just in case we need it for heavier vehicles. I've got one MG42, two of the small supply crates, extra tank crew, and I also picked up the Whirlwind. I'm a little bit worried about anti-air for 25 CP. This is something we really couldn't afford previously, just because we didn't have space for it. But now we've unlocked Colin Stage 5, we can probably bring this thing safely. It's a decent support unit, but really it just shreds airplanes, so we should be able to shut anything down fairly easily. I got 3 rifle squads. I'm pretty light on riflemen actually, which I'm not super keen about, but we're gonna try and make do with what we have. I brought the Vespa. I brought 2 supply trucks, the engineer truck, and I also spent 1 point and grabbed the fuel truck just to help us conserve a little bit on the munitions. Okay, well, let's get started here. I've talked enough. We're going to be playing on Hill 400, which is another challenge map. These challenge maps on offense have been very difficult for us so far. So here, hopefully for the best. We got a little bit more gear to work with now. Oh, I didn't go through the artillery. We've got the same setup as before. We've got 2 heavy arties, 4 medium mortars, and 3 recons. Okay, let's go. All right. Oh, so we're gonna have a long way to go here again. We got some rain, so I'm going to see if we can change that. Still raining. Maybe there's only rain for this one. Okay. Hopefully... Oh, okay. Wait, never mind then. Sweet. Okay, that worked. So let's just quickly look at the map here. Man, this is gonna be tricky. Going up the hill again. Man, this brutal sight lines here. Alternatively, we could also come up this way. I don't think this does anything for us. Man, that is tough. There's no way we just bypass those first 2 and go for the back, do we? Thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I don't think we can get. I don't think we could sneak by. I think we're gonna get seen here and I'm gonna get shot at. The only way I think we could sneak around is if we went all the way around this side. But then we're still gonna have to fight up the hill, and then it's just a matter of whether or not we're gonna, whether we can, I guess, beat the timer at that point. The good thing is that if we were able to take these 2 flags, this one would probably be a breeze, because now we have elevation and sight lines to deal with that last flag, which may be necessary, considering where it depends on sort of where we're at. All right, we're just gonna try and just go right at them. Really, I don't think there's any other way around it. So we'll hope for the best here. I was sitting in a loading screen. I'm really worried about how much infantry we have. We're gonna I think we're gonna needed more. But yeah, we're stuck with what we got now. So we'll just make it happen. Gonna want to for sure use our RD as best we our off maps rather, and our RDPs here just to make do. Let's see if he's in range yet. Okay, he is. I'm not a huge fan of the fact that the minimap icon now for the Vespa is a wait, he can't even. Does he not have an angle to hit that? Man, it's what? Ah, man, I can't even get the angle is too bad for him. I'm not too keen on the fact that, like, if you look at here, it's showing as a light tank, even though it's not a light tank. I mean, I know it's on a light tank chassis, but not a huge fan of that change. Anyway, man, I kind of want to just throw a recon plane out right away just to see what we're going to be up against here. We're going to have to be at just these crazy angles, I think, to try and get any shots on any of these guys who are going to be up on top of the hill here. Might just have to drop an RD strike and hope for the best. Maybe both of them. Try and just punch a hole through. Let's get my officer out of the command truck here. Where is he? He's over here. Okay. Now, fortunately for us, we are a few in on this, so that we're not as time crunched as we were on some of the earlier ones we were going up the hill, but still it's gonna be a brutal run of it here. Just gonna let him start shooting. I don't really know what else we can do at the moment. Maybe the density can work in our favor. For using all that off map that we have. Well, we don't have a ton, but we do have some. Enough to be useful, certainly. Alright, we're just gonna drop this in here and try and soften it up a little bit. That's a lot of... Getting a lot of them there. Forgot I brought this light infantry gun. This thing would be pretty good right now, I have to bet. Just can hit up those angles. I mean, it's a tough map, but this is an awesome map. Wish I was playing on defense. Better than a lot of the Western Front maps, in my opinion. At least on the surface here. Oh no. See if we can't start moving some of the guys up the hill. I'm gonna go ahead and use a recon plane. I just don't want to run. I don't want to lose my tanks. Something stupid here. Walking into a trap or something. Something I don't see. A lot of infantry. Man, it's a ton of infantry. It's almost all infantry. Man, what? I've never seen a map like that. That is something else. Alright, we're gonna bring you all the way around here. Really a neat map, though. I mean, definitely unique. Kill for a flamethrower guy. That would be so useful here. So we just need to watch out really for any kind of handheld AT. Because it doesn't seem like they're going to have any artillery or anything. Do I have any more recon guys? Yeah, here we go. I need to get some vision out here on this side. Alright, let's see if we can get in here and get this flag. Let me start getting the cap on. Throw some smoke in there. Looks time to shine here. Holy cow, man, look at them all. There's so many. You damn rats. I think we'll just let him start going to work. Nice. Okay, that's a huge take for us. I mean, the light infantry I purchased was perfect for this. This is exactly what we kind of scenario we needed it for. That's hilarious. That I buy it for the first time on day 14 and immediately becomes useful. It's awesome. I mean, it was probably useful. It's useful in the late game regardless. I don't want to make it sound like it's just some junk early game unit. I mean, it's really, it just gets outranged by a lot of stuff. But since we don't have necessarily the same issue to deal with here, it's not really as big of a problem, to be honest. The barrage up a little bit. No, he's sort of stuck. Maybe here is probably the best spot to get him. Still dealing with like bad traverse angles on the arty there. Not traverse angle, but gun angle rather, elevation angle. So the plan was to go for the stuff on the hill first, but maybe we should swing out and try and get this flag in this more open area first. These guys just gonna get chewed up here. Yeah, there's no way we can advance up there, to be honest. Right now, I don't have them. Oh. Definitely just took a bazooka shot from something, but he missed. What is that? Oh, he's got a recoilless rifle. Okay. Yeah, I think trying to swing out on this side is going to be a good move for now, just to try and kill the bleed a little bit. Because I think that going up to the top of that hill is going to be really tough. It's crazy how we just couldn't see that guy at all. Oh my goodness, look at how many freaking dudes are on this flag. Holy crap. Just standing around. What is this? This is ridiculous. Oh, he's out of armor-piercing rounds. Or, I'm sorry, he's out of HE rounds. vision. Binoculars. Whoops. Is it like up the hill? Oh yeah, it is. Shit. That's why they can't shoot at it, because there's a terrain blocker there. I feel like there's gonna be somebody up there for sure with a bazooka. Man, if I had the version that has the gun up on the roof, he'd be chilling right now. Oh, wait, what is he doing? Is he out of... Wait, what? Oh, yeah, I drove him away from his supply truck. That was almost a disaster, okay. What is going on? How come he can't hit these guys? Really strange, man. This whole map is strange. There's so many infantry with bazookas back there. Just roll up in there. weird match here. Weird map too. Fun map. I mean, I feel like it's a little bit easy because there's there's nothing to worry about other than infantry hiding with AT. I can just move up as we please. Quite sure what's even. Just stop. See if we can. Flag might be completely clear. We can just walk in there. At least for these guys for now. Okay, well. And this is the last flag, so if we take it, it's gonna be GG. Just to start resupplying my units now, I can probably just hop right out of it without having to risk any more casualties. As soon as that takes. Oh, I did want to get my fuel truck up here. Shit, that's right. These damn trees, man. Making my life tough. Okay, we're gonna see what we can get here on the resupply real quick. But yeah, that was, man, what a strange... I mean, I was really surprised that when we got up there, it was just only infantry. I mean, kind of cool and unique, but made things a little bit easy, to be honest.
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Herr Leutnant?
I guess we ended up just blasting them all off there. And then they had this like congregation of them around this on this point, which was also kind of strange. Well, okay. I don't really see anything else to do at the moment other than to rearm our guys. So I'm gonna do that real quick, and then we'll pick it up in the post game. Alright, so a bit of a weird one, maybe not the most riveting viewing ever, but a win's a win. We'll take that for sure, especially considering some of the struggles we had earlier on in the campaign on attack. But I guess the challenge maps giveth and taketh, so we'll definitely take that one. Already got some a little bit of everything for a payout. 2,400 munitions, or 2,500 really. Definitely what we needed, and we got enough back on our Collins to replace what we spent. Alright, that's going to do it for today's episode. We will pick it back up on day 16, which will be the last defense of the mid-war period, and then we'll start looking at how we bring it home in the late war here. So Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next time.